Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Hanson Never Done Farms. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day right now. A little bit of a breeze coming up from the south, and it is not nearly as hot as it has been. It's been humid. Anyways, let's run in and go see the babies. A few changes have happened since last we were together. I have my milk room back, and the hay room is back to being just a hay room. Yay us. We were down to about 1.5 bales of hay, and thankfully found somebody locally that sold prairie hay, and we didn't have to switch the girls, which is awesome. But anyways, guys, after much anticipation, we're going to talk about this year's kidding season. It has definitely been one for the record books. As far as I'm concerned, it was very rewarding, but also very taxing. It was a crazy year, and I would be lying if I didn't say I am so glad it's over. We had more malpositioned kids this year than I think we ever have. It was a difficult year. One thing that I did learn, well, that lighting's not very good. One thing I learned, I don't think we're going to spread our kidding over 3 months again. We're going to breed for spring, and we're going to breed for fall, and that be it. I think it, in some ways, made it harder to drag it out the way that it drug out. It definitely wore me out. I know it wore Jeff out. It was great for you guys. You know, you guys had content. We had content for a few months, but physically, it was a little difficult. But our numbers, I wrote everything down to kind of give you guys an estimate on where we ended up. We ended up having 27 kids born on the farm. We had one set of quints, one set of quads. We had 2 sets of triplets, 4 sets of twins, and 4 singles. That was our numbers. We had a total of 15 girls. We had a total of 15 girls and 12 boys. We had one boy, one of Ellie's boys passed away the day after he was born, and of course Brina's little doeling was stillborn. But other than that, we got a nice crop of kids this year. I am very excited. It has made decisions a lot harder for me. I have struggled, and that's why this video has been a little late in coming, because I was just on the fence with, you know, who stays and who goes. I did realize one thing. It's overwhelming. The amount of goats that we have. This year we went into our kidding season with 12 does. 12 does is a good number for us. If we can go into next year with 12, breed 6 for spring kidding and breed 6 for fall kidding, that would actually probably be perfect for me, management-wise. You know, I've said it a million times, you guys, I could not do this without Jeff. There's absolutely no way. But Monday through Friday, I actually do it without Jeff. He is my strength. He is my rock. But you know, he works. He works from 7 a.m. He leaves the house at 7 a.m. and he doesn't get home sometimes till 6 p.m., sometimes later. But, so, you know, the day-to-day handling of the herd is my responsibility, which I 100% take on without any regrets. But, that said, it's difficult. Management becomes an issue. It's not, you know, we've got plenty of land, we've got plenty, you know, we can afford to feed our goats. That's not the issue. The issue boils down to management, and it is hard to manage that many goats by yourself. Yes, I can put off some jobs for the weekend, but he is so overloaded on the weekends with other things that need his attention that I just can't take that time away from him to help me trim hooves or, you know, whatever. Those are meaningless. Those are such small tasks that I need to be able to do them myself. And so we have decided that we are going to keep 12 goats. That is space between the adults and the doelings, the new ones, this year's kids. I have struggled the last couple years. I have struggled the last couple days, just trying to figure out who can I keep. They're all so good, and you know, each one of them brings so much to our farm and stuff that it ended up being who's easier to handle, who's not an escape artist, who, you know, who do I have less issues with. So, without further ado, let's go meet the kids first. Of course, you guys know Annie's girl, Calamity Jane. HNDF Calamity Jane. We will be calling her Calamity, and she will be retained. She is staying on farm with us. That's Brina's boy, who is a wether, who will be staying for now. I just call him Jack. And then, of course, hands down, our future herd sire. I would like for you all to meet HNDF Steal Your Girl. Jeff calls him Roscoe, so that will be his day-to-day name, but his registered name is Steal Your Girl, and he, of course, will be retained. And, of course, Snow's doeling, again, will be retained. I know that I did a spoiler alert and let you guys know that I would be keeping her, but I did not tell you guys the name that I had chosen for her, and her name is HNDF Sweet as Honey. You sweet as honey. I haven't decided whether I'm going to call her Honey or Sweetie. I tend to just call her Sweetie. But anyways, she of course will be retained. Of course, everybody knows that I will be keeping Aspen's Trinity, HNDF Aspen's Trinity, and she is called Trinity. She will be staying with us. For now, Kalani's little girl will be staying with us. I am working with her. She She's getting a little bit better, but she is very, very much a touch-me-not. And her herd name will be HNDF, Made You Look. It was either Made You Look or Catch Me If You Can. I'm still not sold. I tell you what, you guys, pop it down in the in comments. What do you think? HNDF Made You Look or HNDF Catch Me If You Can? I don't know. I'm kind of leaning to Catch Me If You Can because that's about how it goes with her. Our geese family has come up for a free meal. Little do they know, they're not going to get nothing up here. Hi guys! I will not be retaining any of the geese. They will be eventually going off to their new abodes, I'm sure. They are starting to feather out though. Look at those goslings. Coming up. They've never come up this far. That's funny. They're used to me giving them a little bit of scratch grain right down there at the chicken coop. This is Bonnie's buckling. He is polled. If anybody is interested in a polled buckling, again, shoot me a message at links provided. Bonnie's doeling, along with baby's doeling, did sell. And they will be going to their new homes in January. And baby's buckling also sold. And he will be going to his new home in January. The tankulator has not sold. I've not really, I guess it's my fault, I really haven't advertised him very well. That will change, and he will be listed for sale. If anybody is interested, let me know. He can go as a buck or he can go as a wether. I'd really rather see him go as a buck, but that is out of my hands because I cannot keep them all. And this pretty girl we are going to be calling HNDF Fancy Pants. So that is Miss Fancy, because she just thinks she's just Miss Fancy. She is beautiful, and I am anxious to see if we have improved on Maggie. Maggie, of course, has a beautiful udder, lots of capacity in that udder, and teat size has gotten better. She's got teat length, but she's just got the littler teats. So I'm hoping that Case has helped improve on that, but of course that remains to be seen, and I really had a hard time. I didn't want to separate these two girls. They are bonded. Guys, I've been back and forth. I've put her on the list to go and taken her off, and put her on and taken her off, and gosh darn it, I think I've taken her off again. So I think she will stay. It's just one extra, right? Miss Fancy can stay. She's a pretty good girl. Yes, you are too. Yes, you are too. You are too, Miss Sweetie. Guys, missed it. The goats do not like the geese do not like the goats. Anyway, so those are the kids that we are retaining, you guys. The wethers, both Snows Both of these wethers of Brina's will be staying for now to keep Roscoe company. So I think I actually have them up on the page, and I will be taking them down because they will be friends to Roscoe. And then we will go over the adults because, yeah, guys, I'm going to be letting some go. Let's go and find Freya's 3. I bet I know where they're at, where they always are. We are keeping the little doeling. Just haven't figured out a name for her yet. I almost forgot about Freya's little girl. We're keeping her too. We shall see how she grows out, but I definitely needed to keep one from Freya just to see. I haven't come up with a name yet. I will, but for now, she stays. Both of the bucklings will be available, though, if anybody is interested. You gotta let me walk, guys. You gotta let me walk. Come on. Come on, you gotta walk. Come on, get on, you know where to go. Come on, you know where to go. Get on with it. Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness. Come on. Get out of there. All of these kids are just smattered with moon spots. If you're looking for a quality buckling, Mom has her milk stars, and Dad is a star bee buck, which means these bucklings will all get that passed on to them. But he is just gorgeous, as is this little guy. Just beautiful. So much wit. Somebody wanted him as a buck. They could take his brother as a companion wether. He's a little spitfire. Our little moon-spotted doeling. Again, haven't thought of a name for her yet. Oh, you want to get him?
Yeah.
I don't want him getting used to being out. Somebody crawled through the fence, figured it out. I'm about ready to let the girls back in. I just need my chaff hay.
Okay. What are you doing outside?
He's nice and wide.
Yeah, he is.
You put them all three together. Going back to their hidey hole. says, I don't like you guys. Oh, run me over!
Let's go, Freya.
Come on, Freya. Come on, honey.
Kids are gonna pass you up.
She doesn't want to leave them. You got it? And then she runs off and leaves them. Oh, jeez. As for adults that are staying, of course, Bijou here is definitely staying. She is an amazing doe, kitted easily, never has given me any issues, knows her job, and does her job. And yes, in the evening, I just hand milk her. I've been trying to slow her down to once a day milking, but she won't have it. She is definitely all about the production. And so in the evening I just milk into a quart jar and submerge it in ice water. Of course, you saw wash and teats. That's important, both for your milk and for the dough. Not too bad. She's giving about 3/4 of a quart twice a day. Make sure that she is sprayed off. And Bijou stays. We will be keeping Kalani. She was born on our farm in Oregon, and it was her and her half-sister Aspen that started us on this crazy journey of registered goats and herd improvements and all those things. And they actually were the start of Hanson Never Done Farms, not the YouTube channel, but just Hanson Never Done Farms. So Kalani will actually be with us for the rest of her life, as will Lily. Lily was gifted to us when we lost Aspen, and Lily will remain here with us. She will not be going anywhere. But baby will be looking for a new home once her kids are weaned. Both of her kids sold, so she will stay on property until they are weaned. I would love to hold on to all of these juniors just to see what they freshen into next year, but oh guys, I can't keep them all. Brina will be looking for a new home. She actually can go at any time. Her boys are old enough to be weaned. So if you are interested, Brina has her milk stars. Shoot me a message. This is a difficult one. I've been back and forth, but I think I have decided Bonnie will be looking for a new home. Bonnie is polled, blue-eyed, and moon-spotted. That trifecta unicorn that everybody loves. But then we come to Miss Snow, and Miss Snow will be looking for a new home. Maggie also will be looking for a new home. I I've had a hard time. I knew if I kept her, I would have to sell her daughter, or keep her daughter and sell her. And unless she goes quickly, I may change my mind yet again. She is ready to go anytime her doeling is old enough to be weaned. Annie will be staying with us. I am that interested in seeing that progression from her dam. I'm curious to see the progression from Bijou's udder to Annie to Calamity. And so Annie will be staying on property. Most of you already knew or suspected Banshee will be finding a new home once her buckling is weaned. She has a gorgeous udder, you guys. And like I said, once she gets on the stand, she don't flinch. She's so easy to milk out. Nice, easy to milk teats and good orifices. So if anybody is interested, I will be posting all of our available does and kids within the next couple of days. But you guys are hearing it first. This is not up on the website yet. So if anybody's interested, just let me know. Of course, Freya is staying here. I am super impressed with her udder, with the ease in which she is to milk, and I want to see how her kids grow out. And Ellie ain't going nowhere, are you, sweetheart? Ellie is staying on property. So I think that was everybody, guys. I'm rehoming quite a few, I know. And I'm sure it shocks a lot of you. All of these girls. There's no reason. There's no real reason other than I gotta control my numbers. And I'm retaining enough that I've got to move some out. And it's not easy. Jeff told me last week I was really struggling with who to keep and who to let go of, and he told me, just get you a piece of paper and write it down. Write down who you're keeping, write down all the does and all the kids that you've retained, and just go through them one by one. Guys, there's so many lines through and rewriting, and it's not been easy. It's not been easy. I think out of all of them, Maggie's the hardest. I really wanted to see how her udder did next year. I really wanted to see what she did next year, but that's okay. It's okay. We will figure it out. I guess that does it. I think I caught everybody. Again, they are not listed yet. I'll need a few days to get everything in order and get them up. Some are ready to go now. Banshee, Baby, and Bonnie need a little bit more time until their kids are weaned. But anyways, that is it. So anyways, guys, those are our numbers for this year. It's been a crazy year.
That has.
Actually, we want to say thank you to all you guys. We hit the 5,000 mark.
Thank you very much.
It was awesome. Awesome. We couldn't have done it without you. It has been a long 3 years.
Yes,
but it has been fun. We've enjoyed every minute of it. Bringing you guys along, showing you just a little smidgen of our life. Anyways, if you guys don't mind, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you so much for watching.